Poblacion Makati. What's all the hype about? And is it really just the same old, same old? Let's talk about all that and why. But to set the stage, we're going to talk about what I call the Poblacion or the Pobla Triangle. And we're going to talk about Poblacion and Bel Air because it's all the same area. Why is it amazing and why is it same old, same old? Well, let's get into it. All right, let's take a look at the map.
This is a 10 by 10 block area that we're going to be looking at. Everything is basically going to run along Makati Avenue where it's bisected by Kalayaan Avenue. Kalayaan Avenue is essentially the halfway point. Your primary red light district area of this map is going to run between Jupiter Street and Kalayaan Avenue. And you're going to have a number of popular bars and restaurants in here, like The Filling Station, Lips, H&J, El Chupacabra, Pasha, Plan B, Bottoms, Neon Nights, Autor de Madre, the Makati Palace Hotel. There's a ton of spots down this way.
Now let's break that map down into what I call the triangle.
The triangle starts at the corner of Makati Avenue where P. Burgos Street branches off. And then it runs up about 4 blocks to where P. Burgos Street hits Kalayaan Avenue. And then about 3 blocks down Kalayaan to where it hits Makati Avenue again. P. Burgos Street runs past Kalayaan, past General Luna, all the way down to where it intersects with Makati Avenue again. This ends up being about a 10-block walk that makes a half moon shape here on the map. We're going to break all this down. Above Kalayaan, you got a couple notable spots like the Lynx Bar, Secret Door, Occulto, Movida Fashion Food Lounge, Octopus, the new VIP club, the Loop Club, the Sanctuary Roof Deck, the Funky Monkey Bar, the Spirit Library, Run Rabbit Run, Alibi, and little restaurants like the Thai restaurant Crying Tiger. There's a Vietnamese restaurant down here. Buccaneers, your party bar. Oto, your craft cocktail bar. Wantu Wasawa, the oyster bar. You got Evolution, Agamat, Guilt, OnlyPans, Nolita Joe's. The list just goes on. And of course, all the way at the end, you have Canto Freestyle. I got stuff falling off the list. I haven't mentioned Yugi or White Banana. Let's take a look a couple blocks down now. You got Fun Roof, you got Club Urban, you got Club Royal, the Happy Hot Pot, the Gramercy, the Knightsbridge Residences, Century City Mall, and just so many little spots all sandwiched in between this 10 block by 10 block radius.
Now let's take a look at the breakdown of the types of bars in Poblacion, because that's a consideration.
And if you're out and you're rolling and you're hanging with a community, you got to consider a budget. Well, some people do. And if you are considering a budget, you got to think some of these places are going to be a little more pricier than others. Craft cocktail bars in Poblacion Makati or BGC, quite honestly, they're really not cheap for Manila. So when you roll into your favorite spots, you know, hey, they got the beer I like here, they got the cheap bottle I like over here, they got what you want. Not every place in Poblacion Makati is going to serve sugar-free Red Bull. Not everyone's going to want to sink buckets, a San Mig Light, or even a nice craft IPA. Some of these fancy schmancy cocktail joints don't even serve beer.
For example, how many actual nightclubs do you think are on P. Burgos Street?
Well, let's take a look. Let's make a distinction between nightclubs and lounges because they can kind of be similar in Manila. And we're also going to take a look at the types of nightclubs that have dance floors and those that don't. Got Neon Nights, which I no longer recommend, the Loop Club, and Octopus. That's it. 3 nightclubs on P. Burgos Street. Now let's take a look at how many nightclubs are in Poblacion. You've got 3 more. You got Club Royal, you got Club Urban, and we're going to throw Secret Door in there because they've got a dance floor. So out of your 6 clubs in Poblacion, only 3 have dance floors. That kind of limits your options, and that's why a lot of times we do what we call rinse and repeat. Some people might put Movida Fashion Food Club and Alibi up there with the nightclubs because they're both on P Burgos, but they really are more of a lounge vibe.
How many actual bars that aren't like bar girl bars you think are right on P Burgos Street?
First, keep in mind that just about every bar in Poblacion is a resto bar. In other words, it's a restaurant bar. Believe it or not, you've only got like 5 or 6 bars. Cafe Cubano, the New Korean Chicken Bar, the Bourbon New Orleans Bar for live music, and Garrison, which used to be the Cheers Bar. Rewind, which is kind of new, the Heaven Bar, and let's throw in Funky Monkey and Sanctuary because arguably they're on the corner of P Burgos. You've got other spots a block or two over or down like H&J, Antidote, The Ugly Duck. Again, the list just goes on and on when it comes to Poblacion, and that's why we bar hop here. More spots I've featured over the years like the City Garden Hotels, nice roof decks, and the best roof deck in the city on the IM Hotel is the Antidote Bar. Can't forget to mention Hummus Elijah. There's Wicked Dogs, super cheap beer and bottles here, as well as a hot dog and sausage menu. Cabrones, chill outdoor seating. Polilia, craft beer on tap with indoor and outdoor seating. Cow Kai, a great Thai chicken house. HQ, there are 2 floors in this bar. It's a local Filipino crowd. The Bolt Hole, another 2-story young Filipino crowd vibe kind of party bar spot. It can be hard to get a seat in a lot of these bars on the weekends. Some of the sports bars and pool bars. And of course, they're your go-go bars or bar-girl bars. Yeah, there are a lot of them. We'll get into all that. And so many more strip clubs like Bottoms. There's got to be 11 or 12 strip clubs on P Burgos. There's Lips, which is the best one. Maison on the corner. Farfasha right underneath the filling station. Dimples just off of P Burgos. Kojak's, and so many more like
V8 Club. You have no idea. Oh, and Coco Rock. Oh, just go upstairs. And of course, Nautica. Don't tell me that it ain't naughty. And Lollipops. You know what? Never been up there, but come on, baby. One of the great things about Manila, cheap ass street food.
Let's talk about the social environment, VIP clubs, and Filipinas. Yes, they don't need your money to go out and party. They get their own tables. They do their own thing. But if you want to bring a date, don't get me wrong, it's not like she's going to say no if you want to invite her to your big time table. Sometimes you get a bro that just throws down for a table like this, or we roll with a group and everyone chips in. But your consumable fee is going to include an amazing amount of booze and food and mixers and shisha and all kinds of stuff. So when we hit a spot like this, we go early and we stay late. This is usually the whole night. Well, except for after hours. It's actually pretty common for there to be more girls in the club than guys. And they're usually really friendly and easy to meet and happy to come over to the table and do a round of shots and or dance. No, it's not just me that loves to watch Filipinas get loaded and hit the dance floor. These girls really know how to party and have a good time. It's been so awesome that I get to meet such great guys through channel membership here on YouTube. We connect you directly to the Manila community, and my new bros get right in the middle of the scene. When you get plugged right into the community like that, it's like being at a private party. Not really a dance floor in this club, but there is a little strip where the girls like to dance, and you can see the dynamic of the standing table, the cocktail tables versus the VIP tables. There is a large cost difference between a cocktail table and a VIP couch, and you got different levels of VIP couches here, mostly size. You want to sit 4, 6, 8, 10 people, and location. People are friendly, we know a ton of them, and they're always happy to meet new bros. So as you can see, Poblacion is a mecca of incredible nightlife opportunities. But not every bar is going to be your speed, and not every bar is going to be in your price range, and not every bar is going to have a seat for you. Why, it can kind of be the same old, you know, what I called rinse and repeat. But once you find something that works for you and your crew, you just kind of stick with it. Every now and again, we'll break this up, hit a spot in BGC, maybe a casino, or QC, Quezon City. Those are going to be one-off nights because that's not how the community rolls. The community rolls in Pobla because that's where the bar hopping scene is at. Hope you found this video to be helpful. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up, subscribe for lots more coming up from Metro Manila and the fabulous Philippines.